And welcome back to another episode of Disciplined Stoners.
I'm your host, Ellevan.
My name is Winnie, and we are the gateway drug to mindfulness.
One more time. And we are, right?
I don't know. What do we normally do?
And we are the gateway drug to mindfulness. So that's right. Ready? It's fine. Ready?
And
oh,
sorry.
Ready? And welcome back to
another.
Were we
Okay,
smoking?
let's take a
on?
breath.
Beautifully said. I'm super down, and so it is. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. And welcome back to another episode of Disciplines. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I can see your energy, and I'm waiting now your frequency to rise. Before you interact with me, before you collab with me, or try to get up on your frequency. If you're trying to see me, share the same space or breathe anywhere near where I be.
Disciplined stoners. What's your discipline? You a stoner? That's cool. So are we.
I'm high a lot. It's weird to finally say that with pride. I'm high a lot. Being high has helped me with my anxiety. It's helped my social skills. Well, it's helped me feel okay about my shitty social skills. It doesn't make my social skills better, but it sure does make sitting in that awkward moment in a social interaction a lot more bearable. You know, that moment where no one in the group has anything left to say, and you desperately want to yell at all of them, just say something. Being high makes that hilarious and not torture.
Yo. It's Ellevan from Anger Town. This plant just helped me chill out. Found focus. Found confidence. All of a sudden I was productive. Less protective. More progressive. Yeah, we talk about stuff like I'm a next sommelier. But this is about a medicine, baby. We wish everyone a mindful life. It's been a helpful tool for us. Whatever the route to peace, it's each individual's journey. And the more we communicate, maybe we can all help each other out. Love and light. Welcome to Disciplined Stoners Podcast with your host, Ellevan.
And my name is Winnie.
And we are the gateway drug to mindfulness. And that's Ralph.
And welcome back to another episode of Disciplined Stoners. I'm your host, Ellevan.
My name is Winnie.
And we are the gateway drug to mindfulness. And today...
Hello.
We're smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing.
It was Halloween. Welcome to another episode. What is going on? We did the intro a couple times, and
Here's the thing, I think that we're shooting this a little bit later, and both of us are like, no, it's okay. It's totally fine. We can do this.
No, this is what we do. We do a podcast weekly, so we're going to do it. So it's nighttime, and we've had quite the week.
Quite the weeks.
Yeah, we've been creating like quite a bit.
Yeah, it's only...
like an abnormal amount almost.
Yeah, we actually have a piece of content that we consciously chose not to drop when it was done, because we were like, oh, we've put out quite a bit today. Let's hold off for tomorrow.
Isn't that nice?
So nice.
We're like overbooked when it comes to content.
And I said to Ellevan today, I was like, it's so nice that we're making and creating content that doesn't feel like, oh, I should be making content.
Like I have to.
So it's just been content that like, these ideas come and we can't not act on them.
Yeah. That's the best when you know it's like, oh my God, I can't not do this. I have to do this.
Yeah, it's felt really good.
Real special.
Yeah, real nice.
We've been on a roll. I love it. Thank you guys. And thank you for watching.
Yeah.
And enjoying it.
If you're new here, welcome.
Nice community. What's going on with Disciplined Stoners right now? Because we went through a huge run of guests. I think this is kind of cool. This is our second return to doing solo eps.
Third, I think. No,
Is this? I think this is episode 165. Is it or 164?
I don't know.
It's probably 165. Welcome to episode 165.
That's sexy.
But-
165 episodes. Fuck off.
And then, but I'm saying, like, we will watch this in the future, like us on with 500 episodes. We'll watch
know.
this episode and we'll be like, what's happening in our life then? Like, is that, and here's what's happening, future us. We're in the pre-roll for Can Expo. And that's super cool.
Yeah.
We're the stage hosts and MCs.
And there's just like a
For
lot
that.
of great shit happening at Can Expo. What I'm excited about is just getting consumers there. And I think what we're doing this year, like that's going to be much more appetizing for
Way
consumers
more lit.
to come
Appetizing.
to come check out the show.
Yeah.
And so I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good special show.
And we're learning a lot by being on the team there. We're really taking our content seriously. Like, we're both on board now. We're seeing the results of us.
Things are working out. Like,
yeah, and you're seeing the results of us kind of being on board for about a yearish now together.
it feels like if we're just, this feels like kind of like a diary.
Oh my God, is this episode? Is
Yeah.
named Diary? Our diary to ourselves.
It feels like a couple, maybe last week, I think we both had a moment.
Just breakthroughs.
Mine was at the beginning of last week. I don't know when yours was, but both of us were like, bro, we've been doing this for a minute now. Like, it's so crazy when you have those days. Like, your energy can not only, sorry, I'm very loud inside my head. Your energy can not only, oh fuck, forgot what I was gonna say. What were we just talking about?
I don't know, but this is pretty good. We're learning lessons. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is that like, last week I had a day where it kind of felt like I was just like a shell of myself, and the next day was better. And so like when we're
It do be like that.
When we're, and I'm giving myself really fun, not challenges, but like when I feel like that shell of a person, and it's, you know, probably going to happen more.
What do you mean a
coming
shell of
into-
a person?
I don't feel as like whole as like when I feel whole, I feel like I can give to the world just as much as I allow myself to receive. And when I am not that, when I am either stuck in my ego or experiencing sensations of depression, do I need to be louder?
Yeah.
Okay. Or experiencing sensations of depression or going through that, like it feels like I'm not participating fully in this 3-day reality.
So you kind of feel like a cotton-headed ninny muggins?
It's almost the season.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dang.
So just like, I just wanted to say that feeling doesn't stay with you, even though like when you're in it, you're like, I guess this is the way I'm gonna feel for the rest of my life now. But
I
I've
think
just
everyone fluctuates. You got to
Yeah.
have an awareness as you're in it that you're just going through something. Are you really taking yourself seriously in 2023? Are you really like, well, because we're all caught up in that mindfulness of your feelings are valid, and they are. But for you, for them to be a reflection of you, not necessarily like the world should bow at your feet because you have feelings.
and not necessarily they are true.
Yeah, like you can't take yourself that seriously to not understand your own biases, can you? Do you really think you're right? Come on, dog. Do you really think you're right? That's so cute. Top 2 hotel stays of your life. Go.
First one that
Top
comes
2 hotel stays.
is this
of
with you
Winnie's life.
or ever?
Of your life, I said.
Okay, I have
Okay.
2 that come to mind.
All right, tell us the 2. I that's perfect because I asked for 2.
The first one is a theme room at West Edmonton Mall with my mom.
No way. That is
Yeah.
so rad.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was like a fire theme or like a lava theme. Like the bathtub was like a volcano.
Did you guys go in the bathtub together?
Yes.
Ooh.
It was huge. It was a jacuzzi. It was giant.
A jacuzzi.
And we did stay in another theme room that I think was like water themed. So that was really, really cool. Loved it so much. It was fantastic.
That's
and then
dope. How old were you?
Somewhere between the ages of
28,
10
30?
of 10 and 14.
Fuck, that's cool. Good time.
Yeah, such a good time.
Probably about 12 right in there.
And one of my other favorite hotel stays is our stay in
Seattle.
Saskatchewan.
Oh my God, Saskatchewan. I thought I had it pegged at Seattle.
Driving across the country.
Yep.
And we
Slides in the pool.
We were sleeping in our vehicle some nights, right? Or did we do that over across Canada? I know we did that back from California.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did it once across Canada.
Even on the way to California, I think.
Once,
Vancouver
yes,
the
that's
first
true.
time.
But once across Canada, because I remember you put on Beavis and Butthead or something.
South Park.
This motherfucker.
We slept in the car in the parking lot of a hotel.
Yes.
Because we pulled up at like 4 a.m. and we're gonna get on the road again by 8. It's like we're not paying at the time a whole hotel night stay for like 4 hours.
So
I was too hardcore.
Yeah.
We should have just did it and taken a
puts
vacation.
on the iPad or
South
something.
Park, and I was like,
Park.
it will be cozy,
It's
just
like,
like home.
The two of us in the back seat, like in the back seat of a car, like a 4-door sedan.
Kia
is that what
Spectra
they're called?
is what it was. It was a 2007 Kia Spectra, and we were both in the back, and we put pillows and blankets, and I put the laptop on the armrest that was in like the center console, and basically it was like having a flat screen TV in your own little personal private quarters. That was just a back seat.
Halfway off of the seats.
And I remember I woke up like, and my leg was, and I was pretty much on the ground.
Oh my God.
I was pretty much on the ground,
and then we got that really shitty hotel in Sault Ste. Marie. Is
that was haunted for sure. That fucking no one was there, and there were
had
noises.
One of those old school motel, like he was like in a little section.
The whole thing was fucking creepy as shit.
It was so creepy, and the sheets were not clean.
And
there was,
what the fuck?
There was how much did we pay for that hotel?
Probably like $89.
Yeah, I think it was.
And it was right next to a bus station and a terminal, and so there was like mad like
transient
like vending machines, like, and then you'd walk up the stairs and everything was all like pink and red and beige, and like you could smell old carpet and like dusty old wood, almost like rotting wood, like moist, and like you'd step and it was just like creak like all the way down, and then you'd look at this fucking guy. Hi Ralph, I love you. I'm telling a story over here. Anyway, crazy fucking Hilton or something in Sault Ste. Marie attached to a bus station. There's some people who are watching this right now like, I fucking know that place.
It wasn't a Hilton. It was like an old Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, it's true. It's something like that. But it was for sure haunted. Like you would see down and you just like shadows were moving about and nobody else was in this fucking place. We pulled in late. It was like a movie. It was like a movie. And I'm like, this is either like a hidden TV prank show, like, or I'm not interested and I'm just here for these walls. And I said a little powerful prayer, and I just like, we had food. I focused on the food, and I just put out that energetic signal that I was like, I'm not here to basically in the universe there's no assertion if you don't invite it in. So you can, I was just like put out a message, and I'm like, I'm here just to, me and my girl, to stay safe for the night and have this food. We got some food or something.
Yeah, I got like a chicken or something. Or
I was cutting something
cuts,
up.
I think.
And I think there was avocado and something. I was just like cutting it up. And then the spirits left us alone that night. But like, definitely, there's some weird,
that was
conky
not.
fucking
That's
energy.
probably in my least favorite stays.
See, for me, it just being Halloween, that shit is like a badge of honor. Just being a kid who grew up watching scary movies, so it was kind of fun.
Yeah, your watching scary movie days just went out the window when you met me.
Yeah, true. I don't get to watch scary movies anymore.
Do you ever do it on your own time?
Sometimes.
That's cool.
But then, like, they've lost their kick, I think, kind of.
Yeah, it
For
was
me.
probably a good way for you at the time to become highly stimulated.
I mean, connecting with my mom watching scary movies was cool. Probably, right?
Was your mom cool, or was she like, like, would she do the scary, like?
She'd be like, "Oh, motherfucker!" Like, she'd like talk shit at it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like we'd both get lit, but she's like, she gets right into it. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you shut me down hard one time when I was freaking out, and you were like, just like, I like had to get up, and you're like, shh.
Well, you want to watch it?
Yeah, but it's if you can't emote while you're watching a scary movie, then I can't.
What do you mean
it.
I shut you down?
I was like, don't do it or something, and you were like, shush.
I think I was trying to catch some dialogue or something. I mean, don't hold that against me forever. You should give it another
That's
shot.
why I've never watched another scary movie with you.
That's pretty harsh. I mean, if you think about my margin of opportunity for, I didn't want you to say something once.
Top 2 hotel
Jeez.
stays. Go.
Even though, like, it wasn't the best sleep because I was a guest, I gotta say it's probably one of them because of what an exciting time in my life was with Spandy in Florida for playlist. It was playlist 2, but it was my first one because Spandy went to playlist 1 even though he wasn't on the list, and then he became viral, and then they invited him because he gave basically his services
Shout
for
out
free.
Spandy Andy.
Just knew how to lay it down. Yeah, my bro Spandy, he's been on the show. So positive. Go check him out. He spreads positivity through dance. But yeah, he kind of put me on first, and that was so exciting. That was I just partying with Harley and of Epic Meal Time and meeting all the guys and Josh and fucking starting ciphers and dance ciphers and dancing with it was wild. Like, it wasn't really about the actual room or anything. It was just like about like, oh my god, I'm in this big ass, and we were in the private tower where all the creators were,
Yes.
so it was like fucking party time, like the best parties, like crazy, like like some of the bigger, you know, at the time it was Vine. Some of the bigger Viners rented this like chalet, and we were just like taking golf carts to party to party to party to party to function, all on this.
Yeah, that
like,
was
Florida.
that was.
And then I did that for like 5 or 6 years.
And I came just with the last year. Did I do 2 years?
You did too. You did
I
too.
did 2 years.
Because the girls, Sarah and Age, ended up going like.
And Justin.
We were just in a
Gerhard.
vibe. Like, we just knew so many people. Like, and I started writing with people, and like we would just, it was like a little crew. I mean, it still is. That's the thing. You can't ever take that away from anyone who was there and who was involved. We were there and involved, and we were doing our stuff. And sometimes I came from LA to go. Sometimes I came from Toronto to go. And fucking my homes and circumstances varied. So. And so did theirs. And you see people go like this. Some people I met, and they were at the top, and the next, and then you get to hear their humble stories. Like, success is a hell of a drug. Like, fuck. Like, we've been on a steady incline, and I'm kind of grateful for that. Because I've seen...
We were not mature enough to have any type of...
No one is, really. So it's just like the fact that we get an opportunity to build it mindfully is the shit. Olive, no! No!
We need multiple water bottles.
We need the squirt bottle. Oh, and then you go to get up, and she runs away.
She's so fucking cute.
We got
you
a kitty.
guys. It's
She's
crazy.
basically me. She's basically me. But no, so that was one. Another one, I gotta say, it did a lot for me, and I think your family's relationship too when we went to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Like, remember our hotel room in Hawaii? Like,
Yeah,
we
it
had the
was-
big terrace.
Yeah.
We had the kitchen.
Yeah.
I got to cook for your fam. We went and balled out at Safeway.
Yeah.
Like, we had the food. We're on vacation. I got weed. Like, Winnie did not like that because we were there with her parents. But we went to Mexico. I got weed.
Well, just because it wasn't legal, and it's like I think they were taking it serious in Hawaii at that
Yeah,
time.
but like whatever. Like, whatever.
But like I did smoke a little bit on the beach with you that day, and it was fucking glorious.
You want to be high in Hawaii, guys. Trust me.
For
This is
real, like, and they have. I think they would probably have good climate.
It was good weed.
to grow weed on the island, and that would be such a great way to make money there. No,
Right?
I think so.
That's what I said.
Because tourists are there all the time. They're gonna want to buy the weed grown there. Fuck yeah,
Totally.
let's go Hawaii.
Let's go Hawaii.
I definitely thought you were gonna say that place in Indonesia.
Oh, well,
Because,
I
like,
mean,
holy fuck.
in terms of like price capacity and experience about like global like experience, I got this celebrity field trip booking by a work of God. And I got booked through Instagram basically because of my freestyle show. And then there was a stack that I'm an ally and that I'm a diversified entertainer on Instagram at the time. But I don't know, it was really cool. It brought me together with some peeps like Nico Tortorella and Bethany Myers and a couple other really cool people. And they put us up in these fucking, like the first night we were there, we flew first class and got escorts by cops to the hotel, which was like a Hilton maybe? Jakarta. Oh no, that's the shoehorn I got. The Hyatt. Hold on. Is it the Hyatt? Yeah. The Grand Hyatt, Jakarta.
You got this shoehorn at the Hyatt in Jakarta?
Yeah, and I had an armoire. Like, it had its own walk-in closet with an armoire, and it was just
Wow.
hanging there. And I was like, yes. So, yeah, that was really great. And I got a rider for that. So I had, as soon as I walked in, I had like a fridge full of kombucha and Red Bull, Fiji water, and then like my Nivea lip balm and like is everything I asked for, and like 2 bottles of champagne and veggies, and they had it all like properly there from the hotel for me. Like, I was thinking I sent my rider like backstage like for veggies if they have snacks, because like that's helpful to keep your blood sugar up, and usually they just give you one of those round things they buy from the thing, but they were like champagne on ice, like proper veggies cut by the chef, like with like saran wrap over white plates, and just like 6 plates of them.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it was, and I was just like, and then they had a card that was like, in residence, Mr. Ellevan. I was like, oh my god. And I was just there playing rap music. We had that corner, I think, of the floor like to ourselves.
Did you drink the champagne?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You got to. If you put it on your rider and they go all out.
I brought it down to the pool
That's hot.
with the other people and shared it.
Nice.
Popped it open with our handlers and with our...
What a crazy experience.
Yeah, and that was good. And like I was like, I'm being paid to come here and rap. And it was the ballroom. Our first gig that night was to do with a live band. So after a long flight, even though it was first class, but I got in, checked in, and then I got to go meet my band because we were performing that night in this black tie event in the ballroom. I had all these like political delegates. Like, I have cards of like presidents of motherfucking like countries and shit. Like,
I was shooting Roctopussy at this time.
yeah, like my wife was
Yeah.
shooting a
It
film,
was a really cool time for us.
and I was doing this, and
we actually found out during World Pride. I think it was World Pride
yeah.
that you found out that you were going to Jakarta.
That was kind of the theme. So Indonesia does not accept homosexuality or the LGBTQ community. It's like they have they have a death sentence on weed, all right? So like we got work to do right over there, and I was a part of that work. and we got to talk about so we did these panels. So was it like a 5-city tour run? I got to visit Ubud, but then I also got, when we went to Bali, I got my own thing. I'll put a picture here.
It was nuts. There was a monkey outside.
Yeah. I meditated every morning, like, and I had my coffee brought to me, and I had laundry done every day. Like, this was just a luxury experience.
Hey, Olive.
It's okay. It's just like a leaf or something.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so that would, like, I mean, not to brag and boast, but I'm just saying, like, and
I'm so glad that you got that experience.
Me too, because like I wrapped my way into it again, like blessings. Like I was working, and so that really gave me. But again, I got these luxury experiences, and there were day offs, and they took us on boat rides, and we went to the monkey sanctuary, and we went shopping in the markets and stuff like. Between show days, it was a legit tour. It was like an 8-day tour or something, and like we just did 5 cities, and they took us up to the temple, because we're all on social media, so I guess they look at it as like a
kind of like promo,
social
like
campaign from.
Promo.
They called us the Hollywoods. And they're beautiful
there was like
people.
a guy from Grey's Anatomy with you too, right?
Yeah, Alex. Yeah. Good vibes.
So it's literal Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure. Even though I think a lot of people even live in New York and Nico. But yeah, man, it was that was fucking amazing. Like having that experience and I had a handler, but like you still gotta work, right? Like I love that experience because it gave me if I was just on a vacation, I don't know how I'd feel because I love that experience so much because I got sound checks at 7. And I get to go meet my band and we hang out for a bit and I go and do some content and go do some pictures and go do a freestyle. And then I had the show at the end of that run. I flew directly to Jamaica to do another show. Like God was talking, like harmony was in my life at that time.
Yeah.
And that was so beautiful. And like, I was looking forward to that, but I was also like meeting my DJ over text and Instagram. Like as I was doing these other shows. So there's always something to do. And you're meeting photographers. Shout out Hema. Yeah, like he shot some cool freestyles with me. And he plays great ukulele. And shout out the Indonesian people though. They're very beautiful, nice people. Like so warm. Very good. Yeah, strong. Jakarta is a wild mix of like corporate, like there's like KFCs, and like a mall, but then the street, like the whole highway where there should be cars and like but it's really just like people living in like a very, very low income lifestyle where they're basically street merchants. Like we're talking like chickens in cages on bicycles. Like you can just cop a chicken and keep moving. And like just anything you could dream of, like jeans, beads, popcorn, dog toys.
I think this is a really beautiful example of like
and I'm just walking through the streets freestyling. And you know what? Everyone's lit though. Everyone's fucking playing drums and... What is it a good example of?
It's a good example of how, like, you had this extraordinary experience that you never could have, like, dreamed up in quite that way.
Even walking through the streets with Anna Louise, she was the perfect person to be there with. The girl from the UK, like, beautiful heart Anna Louise, like... Just with the people who I was with and experiencing this Bethany, like beautiful people who I didn't know, but as soon as we met each other, it's like we're friends and we're just moving in this experience together. That was so special.
And I want everyone to know that like you deserve that and that it's not limited, it doesn't matter your circumstance. Ellevan couldn't have afforded the trip that he was paid for like that. It was a multi like tens of $1,000s worth of trip. Like it was a crazy trip.
I mean, end of the day, between flights, transportation, stays, and compensation, that's like $100K in value.
Yeah.
Overall.
So I'm saying like dream upward, folks. Like this.
I never could have guessed though. I was just like fucking giving her, you know?
You were. Yeah, I remember. And I remember you being like, this is weird. Like this is a weird over fucking Instagram.
But I followed up. I followed up with the email. I kept asking questions. I got my deposit. It became real. The contract was real.
It's great.
I mean,
and
whatever,
you
dude.
took a tolerance break for like...
Dude, Indonesia
12
does not
days
allow
already.
weed, and I'm just not trying to fuck up that opportunity. I actually missed the first flight. That's another thing. I missed the first flight. I cost them like 7 G's. It was it was a first class flight, and I missed it.
I wasn't here. I was shooting a film. I felt so hopeless because I knew the amount of like breakdown. Like I knew how your brain was probably just fucking cracking because of that. And I couldn't do anything about it.
I had to see if they could get me another flight the next day. I was waiting. I don't know what I would have done.
Oh gosh. Well, it didn't happen. We didn't live that reality. We're here in the reality that you got another
I am
flight.
So grateful for
fuck.
that other flight. Damn, it was good though. Fuck, it was good. I got my own guy in first class, and he just like, I was like, keep the champagne coming.
Because when you're on a fucking first class
He gave me the
flight,
bottle.
it makes sense why people get into drugs.
Well, especially I was going to say, like, if you have a secure line of income, like I have these shows set up, right? So usually you're on a run, you either get an advance or deposit, you're good. And everything's taken care of. So you don't really have to adult. Like your transport, the planning, you know, these people who booked you, they're not going to take a chance at you not being there. They're going to have you there, and they're going to make sure that it's, you know, wherever you're taken for dinner and you're back and everything's, you know, kind of correlated for you. It would be super easy just to be like, well, like I have between 7 and midnight, like after dinner, after the crew break, just to like get fucked up and like, you know, but like you got to put that into shit. That was cool about my co-stars of this little trip is they were all like, Nico was taking calls on the phone. He's like, I think I'm going to be in the next Walking Dead series. And I'm like, yo, like we like would celebrate, and he's like fuck, and he was like taking calls, and like I hear him do that. And then Alex was studying with the girl he was with, like his script, like he was on Grey's Anatomy, like they were actually working. So then it would just boost my idea of self to be like, shoot some freestyle videos, and I would go hang out with the musicians, and we just like connect, and it was just sick. It would keep you motivated, and you know, but easily, like for sure, if like good drugs were available, like acid or weed or whatever, or mushrooms, you totally just fucking trip out.
Yeah.
But that you could see people, if they liked alcohol and cocaine, they'd probably do that too.
I'm just noticing this right now, but you have a little something in your...
Oh, I'm so glad. How has been? Yeah, so that was really cool. Thanks for bringing that up.
That was a good rip.
Fuck,
yeah.
good rip. Yeah, so art can take you places. What have you learned recently? Like, life has been beautiful, exciting, and also there's been contrast to learn from. We've also made some cool decisions to stay light, to choose a higher vibration, which hasn't been the case recently, but I think we've learned that we have to for our own health. And be selective with what we give our attention to and what we're manifesting in our own experience, and just staying creative. What have you learned lately?
I've learned just back to... I'm back. I've come a circle back to staying in my own business.
Yo, drink water and mind your business, son.
Yeah, I think that...
Drink water and mind your business.
I go through these cycles, man, and I go through and I start getting I'm sure that it's with my menstrual cycle too. Like when I start getting cravings for chocolate and just like French fries and ice cream, I'm probably less disciplined in those moments. So the things that I feed my mind are going to most likely be less disciplined as well, more fatty for the brain and not in the good way. So I think that I'm really trying to just be selfish. I guess that's the truth of it. I'm just trying to be selfish, and I like it. I'm also trying to be a better family member. I've said this out loud a couple times recently, and no one's really questioned me. They're just kind of like, oh, cool, okay. And that feels nice to just be like, this is something that I'm working on. I'm trying to connect with my family more often. I think we briefly talked about how, like, sometimes I get anxiety with that because I feel just, like, so different from what they do in their life, which is great. That's all the more reason to connect.
You guys need each other.
Yeah.
But then, like, you don't want to listen to each other because you couldn't fully fathom what it's like? Or do you listen to them? Or how does that work?
What do you mean, do I listen to them? Yes.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I start talking about when someone from the real world is like, what'd you do today? I'm like, shot a music video. And they're like, I cannot compute what you mean.
Yes.
Did you get...
So, exactly. That's a good thing that you bring that up.
And then you're like, what'd you do? And they're like, my job entails...
Well, I disagree that you think like that because you always very much engage with...
No, I'm just saying for the average person. I'm just saying, like, if someone's like, I'm in accounting, and it's like, and I draft up this thing, I'm just saying... That's the basic example.
You guys do different things, so you're not gonna like yes. But honestly, like even on the phone with my parents today, like I told them about this writing class that I'm taking.
Winnie's in Second City writing class.
And about my concept that I have, and like we kind of started jamming on it a little bit. It's like a younger version of me probably wouldn't have done that because I feel like I'm just like. I don't know, like just fucking following my desires, you know? Like I'm just selfish enough to follow my desires. But now I'm like, no, it's good. It's good to share that with the ones that you love, and something nice can come out of it. Fear stops us from doing so much. It's crazy. We gotta, I think also something that I'm learning is that we just gotta be more willing to fall on our face, not only like intellectually or physically, but also emotionally.
Yes, emotionally.
I think less and less of us are willing to really crash and burn emotionally.
You know? Just fucking don't worry about it, dude. Why are you so scared? Don't be scared.
Well, just that fear, it's going to just, again, what we kind of started with at the beginning, it's not going to allow you to show up fully, you know? That hardened shell will just, or hollow shell, depending on, you know, what you resonate with. That'll just hang out there until you let yourself fucking crack wide open.
Like a flower.
For a seed to achieve its greatest expression, it must come completely undone. Its shell cracks, its insides come out, and everything changes. For someone who doesn't know what growth looks like, it would look like complete destruction.
Bars.
It's my favorite quote.
You remembered that. You said that correctly.
No, I didn't actually. I fucked it up at the end.
Oh, well, for me, usually I go like, you know about the seed crack and destruction? So at least you like float it through. Well done.
Yeah,
yes, fucking nice.
I don't love quotes really, but like that quote every time.
That's
I'm
the
like,
one.
Holy shit.
That's the only quote.
What good imagery. Like what insane imagery, and everything changes. That's the line that actually gets me. It cracks me open when I say that, and everything changes. I'm so afraid of change, you guys. It's not healthy.
It's crazy because I am nothing but change. I can be in the same space. I mean, it has. We've evolved this. And I even keep updating the walls. I am a hurricane of change. Oh my God, that's a track. I'm a hurricane of change. Ooh.
Oh, that could be. You could bring back some like Linkin Park vibes for that.
Perfect. Speaking of which, I got a feature. I kick more of a Jay-Z flow, but on Alan Blitz. That's the Linkin Park kind of vibe. Okay, I Am music video. Winnie, D.O.P. fucking killed it.
Fucking killed it.
Fucking nice, mate.
You know, you don't need that much time either to do this shit. You just gotta act on it, and you have to act on it sooner than later.
Yes.
From the beginning of
Conception.
the idea. Thank you, of conception, because the farther away you get away from it, the more it just becomes a thing that you wanted to do one time.
Top inspiration is as soon as you conceive it. That's why it's like we just shoot it. We also just did a Miley Cyrus remix for Flowers.
Oh yeah, that'll be out by the time you watch this.
Well, here, we'll just show you here.
Hiding out, watch it burn. Always tough to take this turn. Daddy's out, I need more. So I head down to the store. I can't wait to see what they got for me. I'ma cop me some flour. I'ma fill up the tank. I'ma smoke it for hours and give praise and give thanks. I'ma take myself dancing, alright, and be high all night. And in order for that to happen, I can't be dry.
And that was good. So we shot that. I have been irking to shoot this, but I've been building it in my mind every day, so I knew right where to go. And the cuts, and you only have to bang, 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 bang. When you pre-think it out, it's fine. So for the I Am music video, which we'll toss a snippet into, that Winnie was like holding the stabilizer, and she had to go teach a class, like a total queen boss. She like was there with my two hip hop homies and me in the graffiti alley.
It was so fun. Honestly, it all worked out.
It worked out. We
Yeah.
smashed it. We killed it. And yeah, great track. And the actual Funky Bunch, like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, is on the remix of it. So yeah.
And also, can we say that you're
Go ahead.
a feature on?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on the Funky Bunch collaborative album.
And it's so good, the song you're on.
Thank you. I know.
It's so good.
I know it's a good
Millennials are
hook.
gonna go nuts.
It's a good fucking hook too, that it's on.
I'm singing it inside my head right now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, good stuff, man. We're moving and grooving. Oh, and I did the theme song for the Kid Pod, for Kid Carson's podcast, which, I got such big respect for this guy. He spoke some mad hard truths when it was an inconvenient time to do so, and walked away from the establishment and started his own thing. So I fuck with that. But also, I grew up in Vancouver, and literally this guy was associated with hip hop to me mentally, because he was the radio VJ, like back Kid Carson, and he'd spin a lot of hip hop. And I was like, I always loved that. Like, and so it's pretty cool. It's another little dream come true for me. And so,
Congrats.
Yeah, so I'm part of that. That'll be cool. I don't know. Good stuff. We're moving and grooving. We're just fucking working, yo. We're just putting creativity out there, and whatever we see, we're doing it. Smoke-a-thon music video.
Oh yeah, but that's
We're doing
shooting
tomorrow. Which is this, because this comes out Friday, so
It's gonna be so fun.
fuck, so good. Yeah, we got some homies, man. Like this community has really given us some cool people to co-create with as well. So it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Winnie, what you got going on? You been doing stand up?
Yeah, I was just
You're in a writing
thinking.
class?
I did a yoga workshop. Oh, that's something that we
yeah.
could talk about. It's so funny. So
Please.
I've been teaching yoga for 10 years.
You're so good.
I've been practicing for 12.
You're so hot.
It's been the only constant in my life, besides obviously like you and like our home life. Thank you, love you.
Love you.
And like last year was really the first time where I was like, oh fuck, I know bodies. Like I know the body now. And I've seen thousands. Like I've taught over 5,000 classes. Like I have come to a place of comfort within my knowledge of this practice. And even still, I was so nervous to teach this workshop. I felt like I wasn't giving enough. I felt like I wouldn't have enough to say in 2.5 hours, but the reality was I probably needed another hour to get through everything. Felt like complete imposter syndrome. complete imposter syndrome. And I found that so interesting. I was just like, I text my friend, I was like, is there ever a moment that we feel confident, actually? Or do we always just feel, are we always just pushing that envelope?
Confident?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm 100% confident, but I also get jealous. I also get competitive. I also want more, but I'm confident.
Do you struggle with imposter syndrome?
Nah, because I don't do shit unless I am that.
Yeah.
If I sit down to edit, I edit. If I get up to rap, I rap. I sing. I guess I had imposter syndrome a bit when I like tried to be a singer, but it helped being a rapper so I could just easily transition into it. No, because if you decide to commit yourself to something, that's it. You should be that. You should just like almost take it like a little role, like life is a movie and you're playing a role. I was so inspired by movies like Catch Me If You Can. Like just like become a character and fuck with the world.
I know, you're such a fuck.
I'm such a fuck. Like I'll go in and you don't even know this. I'll do this still. I'll go in somewhere where they don't know me and talk in an accent for like just a minute to someone like a hostess or something and just hold conversation and eye contact and just make sure that that accent is good enough that someone buys it. And then leave. Like, I didn't want to eat there. I just had a couple questions. But I started to go in like this and talk like I'm Australian. And then if someone believes it, that means if I could get a movie role one day, then I'd be able to do that and sustain it properly.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, so then I'd ask a question about the menu or something, like loud, and then make sure no one challenged it. And if someone left, then I'd be fuck.
We're getting into New Zealand characters.
Shit, see?
But that's because we just watched the What Lurks in the Shadows or whatever.
Yeah.
That
No, but that
called.
one's a little weak. But you know what I'm saying? Like I would go fuck around.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's crazy to be in love with him. Just FYI, like
I'm like a firework.
Anyone trying to move in on this guy, I'm telling you, I'm just saying, it's a lot of work. So if you end up taking him away,
Impossible.
you can't bring him back.
Why say? Who are you talking to? What's on your mind?
Just kidding. I'm just saying. I just wanted it on record.
It's a lot. It's really a lot.
But it's really fun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're a brave warrior to have saddled up with me.
Same you. I could say the same for you. You could be in some toxic bullshit right now.
What?
You're not. You're in a beautiful, loving, communicative partnership.
I feel like it's a little manipulative.
I feel like that sometimes too with you. So it might be. We might both be trying to manipulate each other slightly sometimes.
Are you kidding? A hundo P.
Yeah.
We're still each other's aim.
I know. That's nice.
Yeah, I still want to own you. I mean, I want to convince you to want me to own you. You know, I think that's the psychology. No, I don't want to convince you of that. I want you to really be.
That's got to be a clip.
Yo, you said that to me when you were getting jealous the other week. You're like, I want to fucking own you.
I just want you to be mine, and I'm going to put you on a leash, and then I'm going to walk you around so everyone knows.
You're so creepy. That's fucking weird.
Well, That's who you married.
Thanks for joining us in another episode of Discipline Stoners.
I had a fun fact about Chile.
I'm gonna walk you around on a leash. Anyway, I had a fun fact about Chile. Okay. I'm not getting on no fucking leash.
Easter Island is not actually called Easter Island. It's called something like Rapa Nui, and I'm probably not saying that right.
What is Easter Island? Is that Epstein Island?
No, it's an island, I think off of Chile.
Okay.
And
what is Easter Island known for? Because that sounds familiar. What's
I know.
Easter Island?
I didn't look that up, but that's why I'm saying this.
Sounds spooky.
I'm assuming other people know what Easter Island
Sounds
is.
spooky.
And
we're depending on you guys to know what Easter Island is.
It was a Dutch man who, of course.
A Dutchman?
Yes, a Dutchman got to Easter Island on Easter Sunday.
Oh, wow, it's Easter. It must be the island of Easter.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, I'll call this island Easter Island. And that's how it actually got its name.
Oh, my God.
But it's not called that officially.
What's it called?
Something like Rapa Nui?
Rapa Nui?
Yeah, something like that, but that's wrong.
But the Dutch guy says, oh, look, I found it on Easter. Must be the Easter Island.
Yeah.
Good stuff. If you like Wim Hof breathing, go to www.wimhofbreathing.com. It's good for you. Good stuff.
No one you'd never be able to do any data retrieval on if people knew it was a Dutch accent or not, because no one knows what a Dutch accent is.
I know, I take advantage of that by going ultimate cartoon.
I mean, Wim Hof is, but also Mike Myers set us up for fucking failure.
Why? Because of a Scottish accent he's always done?
No, because of his Dutch accent.
Oh, yeah, the gold. I love gold. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a Dutch accent, but it's funny.
Your Uncle Ben has the coolest accent. Cold beer? Can we get a cold beer?
He's so sweet.
He's so
love
sweet.
You, Uncle Ben.
Love Ben. Wow. And Magda.
Hey, if you liked this episode, smash that subscribe button. We're looking for more subscribers, and you could be next.
Good point. I know.
It's just going to be off kilter just a little bit.
That's dead. We should
Yeah.
put that away. We need new batteries for our primary. It's been busy time.
Weeks are moving so quickly.
I cannot believe
it feels
how
like
quick.
I have my period all the time. It just doesn't stop. It's just period.
That's a clip. We gotta put that together with you wanting me on a leash. If I said that about you, people would be like, oh my gosh, shit.
I think there is very cute, tiny vignettes that we can take from this episode and make a hilarious clip out of.
I think so too.
I can't wait to do that.
Okay, love you guys. Subscribe, smash that subscribe button. You said that. I'm smoking nice weed. We just smoked the last of our bluefin tuna.
Comment if I want to know back to that imposter. We only talked about it a little bit. 'Cause
They have a find.
I feel imposter syndrome a lot. This guy doesn't. That's obviously part of our personality traits. But comment, what do you feel about imposter syndrome? Let me know below.
I'm trying to think if I have imposter syndrome anywhere.
I have it literally everywhere.
No, because, dude, how can you
But
have...
on different levels. Like, I had imposter syndrome doing the workshop, but I think in class, I think I'm a good-ass teacher. Like, I think I'm a really good teacher.
You're a good ass teacher? What are you teaching about ass?
Fuck. Bye.
Discipline stoners. What's your discipline? You a stoner? That's cool. So are we.
I'm high a lot. It's weird to finally say that with pride. I'm high a lot. Being high has helped me with my anxiety. It's helped my social skills. Well, it's helped me feel okay about my shitty social skills. It doesn't make my social skills better, but it sure does make sitting in that awkward moment in a social interaction a lot more bearable. You know, that moment where no one in the group has anything left to say, and you desperately want to yell at all of them, just say something. Being high makes that hilarious and not torture.
Yo, it's Ellevan from Anger Town. These plants just helped me chill out. Found focus, found confidence. All of a sudden I was productive. Less protective, more progressive. Yeah, we talk about stuff like I'm a next sommelier, but this is about a medicine, baby. We wish everyone a mindful life. It's been a helpful tool for us. And whatever the route to peace, it's each individual's journey. And the more we communicate, maybe we can all help each other out. Love and light. Welcome to Disciplined Stoners Podcast with your host Ellevan.
And my name is Winnie.
And we are the gateway drug to mindfulness. And that's Ralph.
I gotta get outside, but the streets ain't safe. Sometimes it hurts inside, but music got me saved. Takes away the pain, takes away the pain. Me and mama been moving around.
If something has your attention and you feel that there is danger, then we would not proceed. The possibility of it manifesting in a further way is greater when you're worried about it than if you're not. You go somewhere even though you were told that it wasn't a good idea.
You'll be lucky if you make it out of this alive. Better hold it back whenever you wanna cry.
You in danger and you know it, dog. You in danger when you know you are. Yeah, you thought that you was hard, but now you gotta do it. And if someone's coming for you, if you just did it. I don't wanna do it, y'all. I don't like it, I don't want the feel of it, but I just had to hold this up, yeah, facade of it. Most of my problems I don't really talk, but this shit fucked me up so bad I could barely walk. Both big toes and grown so far, felt like they was stuck. So far, 4 doctors tried to cut in, then cut them out. More needles in your foot, more pills up in your mouth. Everywhere I had to go, I had to slow it down. Guess Evan is a little fat kid now. Me and mom drink a 2-liter of pop every day. I wonder if that's helping out.
Had to go through the fear just to get here. Used to stare clear, now I don't care.
Feeling like y'all don't really know about me. Y'all don't really know about me. Yeah, brand new identity dream. Y'all don't really know about me yet, but neither do I.
It's fine, I'll be here by myself. I guess I'll be here by myself. By myself. Yeah.
A lot of time alone. Oh yeah, mom is always gone. Yeah, single child alone. Figured out how to do it though. It's
Now I'm alone for the ride. Yeah, we alone for the ride. Things are getting hella wild. Yeah, things are going down. I can see you falling now. Alcohol is always around. Is this even our house?
this place never turns down. Yo, we open 24/7 now. Motherfuckers here all night long. But I guess business is strong.
What you really want is the security of knowing where you belong And isn't that what alignment with your source energy always gives?
Now in this operation, we stealing where we stand. We stealing where we stand. Now in this operation, we stealing where we stand. We stealing where we stand. I use darkness for the liberation. Fuck it, if I need it, I'ma take it. I use darkness for the liberation. Fuck it, if I need it, I'ma take it. I take every star in the sky, never get caught, which is why this taught me to lie. New spot we would find. Mom had a story for the landlord, lots on their mind. Time came to.
That's cool, man. Where you live at? Thing is, right now, my mom's just changed jobs or whatever, so actually we're just chilling, man. Can we go to yours?
What do you mean they moved again? That shit was mean and very tense. Yeah, as a teen, it only got worse and better, and then it got more intense. We were like homeless but not intense. We get evicted then move again. We like the gypsies in middle of cities. We get your credit card and then we fed. With survival modes on life in our suitcases, all on our shoelaces. Don't tell no one else, cause they don't know how to take it. Cause they don't know how to take it. Yeah, we had no options. We were just out on the street with nowhere to be. And from what I can see, seems like no options. Now we know where to go, no home of our own. All we see is no. We got a place and we safe, but I can't take this serious no more, thanks. We got a place and we safe, but I can't take y'all serious. Yo, I don't think this place holds the answers. No, the real world is hard and faster and cold. I cannot pretend to sit here, buy this shit. Goodbye, this shit is over. So they call me a dropout, and they worry about where I'ma go. But I'm ready for a job now. Cause you
or something, we will lock eyes. And the one that's not being a dickhead, they'll have this look in their eye that says something along the lines of, go ahead, let your ego win. Get mad at me for not taking out the compost when we both know that fight you had with your mother last night triggered you and your abandonment issues are flaring up. Go ahead. I can handle it. One might say I am further on the path to enlightenment. And the other one is completely powerless. You have to stop being a dickhead, but the other one generally goes like, you motherfucker. Fine. And honestly, we have just missed out, skipped right over so many valuable conversations in the name of self-development. So I highly suggest it, everyone. I highly suggest it. Here's the thing. If we all become more spiritual, more smoothie and salad bars will open up, and that's going to be good for the economy. So give it a try.
Cause I can see your energy, and I'm waiting on your frequency to rise. Before you interact with me, before you collab with me or try, better get up on your frequency. If you tryna see me, share the same space or breathe anywhere near where I be. If you tryna get by, then your vibe gotta rise. Yeah, I'll tell you when you're
I was so inspired by movies like Catch Me If You Can. Like, just like become a character and fuck with the world.
I know, you're such a fuck.
I'm such a fuck. Like, I'll go in and you don't even know this. I'll do this still. I'll go in somewhere where they don't know me and talk in an accent for like just a minute to someone like a hostess or something.